Hey everyone, Erin here for episode 4 of Be Well, and today we're going to talk about mental health during quarantine. So unfortunately, we're all living in an incredibly stressful time right now, and it can be really, really hard to not let it affect you. Maybe you have fears or worries about your health or the health of your loved ones. For most of you, maybe your daily schedule has changed, your sleep and eating patterns, possibly your job, your exercise routine. Maybe your kids are home full time, like mine are, or you can't see your grandkids. Maybe you're having trouble sleeping or a hard time concentrating. And like I've mentioned in previous episodes, managing your stress is so key to supporting your immune health. So today we're going to talk about some things that you can do to help cope with stress. But first I want to dive in a little bit deeper into stress. So what is stress? Stress is your body's response to a perceived threat or a stressor, like a really big dog barking at you on your morning walk or a work deadline, maybe an important test. And what this stressor does is it triggers your body to release hormones, the hormones adrenaline and cortisol. And adrenaline and cortisol, they prepare your body to deal with that stressor. So for example, these hormones, they cause your heart to race, they cause your breath to quicken, and they also send blood rushing to areas that need it most, like your muscles and your heart. And what this response is designed to do, is actually to protect your body in an emergency by preparing it to react really, really quickly. But when the stressor keeps firing day after day, like it might be right now, it can put your health at risk. High levels of cortisol, for example, they can actually suppress the effectiveness of your immune system. Cortisol actually decreases your body's lymphocytes, which are those white blood cells that help to fight off infection. The lower your lymphocyte level, the more at risk you are for viruses like the common cold. So to keep stress at bay, I'm going to highlight a few simple things that you can do to support your immune health. First, try to set a routine. Routines can definitely help you manage your stress. Create a set schedule for sleeping, going to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time, work, exercise, eating, all the usual things that you do each day. But make sure you're taking breaks. Do things that you enjoy that you don't always have time to do, like reading or gardening. Also, make sure that you're staying informed, but be sure to pause from the news if it becomes too much. Also, another thing we've talked about, maintaining a nutritious, well-balanced diet. A nutritious, well-balanced diet can actually counterbalance the impact of stress by strengthening your immune system. So be sure to aim for a variety of colors on your plate, like dark leafy greens, oranges, tomatoes, even fresh herbs from your garden. Also bump up your fiber intake from fruits and veggies, whole grains, beans and peas, and also get healthy fats from nuts and seeds, fatty fish like salmon and tuna. All of these foods are loaded with nutrients that your immune system loves. Something important to keep in mind though, as I mentioned previously, stress triggers the body to release the hormone cortisol. And cortisol, it actually increases your appetite. Stress also seems to affect the food preferences that you have. A number of studies have shown that stress increases the intake of foods high in fat and sugar. So be mindful of urges to stress eat. Also try to avoid other unhealthy coping habits like excessive drinking or smoking. Also try to practice stress management techniques. I like to take 10 to 15 minutes out of my day to either meditate, practice deep breathing, or just stretch. You can also try our stress product, Stress Relief Complex. It has L-theanine, ashwagandha, beta-cytosterol, and L-tyrosine, which have all been proven to help relax your body and mind. I also encourage you to do some form of exercise every day. This has been so important to me. While the shelter in place has made exercise a little bit more difficult, I still try to get out every day. Physical activity can help relax you and relieve tension. It also increases your sense of well-being and pumps up your endorphins, that feel-good neurotransmitter. Running has absolutely been amazing for me, but I encourage you to find whatever works for you: yoga, high-intensity workouts, or walking. Also try to get some sunshine every day if you can. Walk around the block or just sit in your backyard. Vitamin D is not only essential for your immune health, but it can also boost your mood. And get plenty of sleep. Try to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep every day. This can lower your stress and also improve your mood. If you're having trouble sleeping, I encourage you to try our Gentle Sleep Complex, which has been shown to promote calm and restful sleep. And finally, make sure to reach out to people. We are so very lucky to have many ways to keep in touch with family and friends during this time. Take advantage of those. Plan some virtual hangouts with your family and friends. But most of all, try to be present and really just enjoy the moment and all the chaos that's happening in your homes right now. Staying positive definitely goes a long way. Just remember you're not in this alone. Know that this shall pass, and that using these strategies we've talked about today to cope with your stress will make you, the people you care about, and your community so much stronger. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Be Well today, and we'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye-bye.